playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Richardson throwing to start out. And his first pass falls incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Left wing 19. Left go.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and label that one an attention to detail field goal, Kate. Because when you're playing in rain like this and weather like this, you got to be on point. Snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long. They're going to throw. Barkley underneath. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Still going inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, trap 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 yards. And the 49er.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 6. At the Eagles 42.
Richardson back to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for force.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to try to profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And he drives this into the pouring rain. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And all set now. First and 10. Richardson. Jump off caught by his back. He barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9.
Ready, go.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first. We've set it down from 37.
First down, San
Panther
Francisco.
6, Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Richardson on first and 10. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
Come back. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready, what?
First down throw here from Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
Daniel Carlson.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes, I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's another carry for Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
63.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
There's so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced block. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Viking 18. 19 Lions. Ready up.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hurts. Coming to the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 49ers, 6-yard line.
Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Gained a little bit there, and it feels like you're gaining nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, no margin for error.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
19, come on.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trim.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Trimmer.
They go to Barkley again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throwing for Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. Takes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
So he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up second.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Good. Set. Right everyone, up. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from 47 yards away.
A 47-yard attempt.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This one from 47 yards away. Elliott connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for them from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He'll take this at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Warriors, back. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. So he caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 good.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's incomplete left side. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 3rd and short.
On the set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
They'll throw again. Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Richardson to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4.
65 down. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19.
Richardson on 3rd. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
18 Radley, 18 Radley.
1st down.
7 Tyrus, 7 Tyrus. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Eagles 17.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
63. 63. Good. Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hey, Silver.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Kraft has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 31. They run it with Saquon. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Gonna run with Barkley. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're gonna have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey, 70. Trimmer. Kyle out yelling.
Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
60. Here we go. Viking, hey,
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hits his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
18, fight in.
Throwing now, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He's got it in the red zone. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5.
Buffalo 18.
At the Eagles 11-yard.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Cut.
Motion him out of the backfield left. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He needed 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
10 at the 25-yard line.
180, 180.
First down, and they go right back to it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Lions.
Now Richardson to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Richardson on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go street. Hawk, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Putting a receiver in motion.
19, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the 49er first down.
Going to the ground again on first. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Offensive line fast. Richardson from the gun on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Warriors, ready.
Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. He goes out a little short of the 40.
Okay, ready.
First down from the 42.
Come on.
They'll throw again. Richardson throwing for the back of the end zone. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Cooper to Dean and to pick it up.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 8. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cougar 19, trap 60, trap 60. Release. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Andrew Mukuba makes the play. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
The 4th down turnover on downs.
First and 10 now from the 46. To the ground with Barkley. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back to the line they come, second down.
Hey, Silver.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hands his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good, stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Huard,